Hi boys and girls, my name is Miss Aletha and we're going to be making a snowman to go along with our sneezing snowman story we just heard. So the first thing you will need is a sheet of white construction paper, black construction paper, brown construction paper, and orange construction paper. And if you want a colored scarf, of course, I'm going to be using a red sheet of construction paper. If you don't have those things, you can always use markers or crayons. I also need a pair of scissors, some glue, and I'm going to be using the top of my Play-Doh container to make the circles for my snowman. Okay, so let's get started. First, we're going to trace 3 or 2, whichever one you prefer. I'm going to do just 2. One big and I'm going to use the bottom of the Play-Doh container or whatever circle objects you have. You can use a plate, a cup, whatever. And I'm going to make the head of my snowman with the bottom up. Okay? You cut those 2 out. Or you can even go outside and bring in a little snow from outside and make you a little small snowman with that. As I'm cutting out my circles, of course, you'll have a little time to go get the things that you need to make your snowman with. I'm just trying to move the project along to make the video. But Miss Therese will definitely pause the video after it plays the objects, the things you need to make the snowman, and give you all time to go find your construction paper or markers or crayons. So I have a big circle and I have a little circle. So I'm going to glue my big circle and my little circle together. Now I have the body of my snowman. Next, I'm going to make his hat. So I'm just going to take the black paper. You don't need a lot of it. I'm going to start at the edge and make the start of a rectangle. Then it turns into a square. And back to a rectangle. So that's how your hat should look, your snowman hat. And I'm going to take a little glue, put it at the top of the head, and I'm going to put the hat on. So now our snowman has a hat on his head. You can tip the hat or do whichever one you choose. Next, I'm going to make the arms. And again, it's just a little rectangle shape. And then I'm going to go out and spread the rectangle. Come down. You could draw it out if you're more comfortable with that. I'm just freehanding to speed things along. And I need 2 of those. You need 2 arms. So I'm going to do the same thing again. They don't have to be exact. Mine is going to be a little awkward. It's a snowman. It'll be okay. However, it's your creation, and however you would like to do it, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Just create. Just to create. So then I put a little glue on the bottom of my snowman arm. I stick it underneath my snowman. A little glue. As you can see, my arms are not uniformed at all. He just has arms. So now he has his arms, his hat, his head, and his body. Next, we're going to make his nose. You don't need a huge piece of paper. I'm just going to take that. Take that. Just make a little triangle. Boom. I'm going to glue it on. It might be a little too big, but it'll be okay because it's his nose and it's your creation however you want it. Then I'm going to take my little black marker. I'm going to make 2 circles and I'm going to put a dot in the middle of the eye. Like that. Boom. And you have a snowman. Now, if you want to be a little fancy, you can also make a scarf using whatever color construction paper you want. It's your choice. I'm going to use this red because it was sitting over here, because that's what I brought to use, and that's what I'm going to use. Make it a little funky if you want to. Bring it around. And I might have to shorten it just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then swoop it around. I don't know if I shortened it enough. No, I did not. So let's fix this, Alita. And put a little glue on the tip of it. And bam, you have your snowman. Now you've made your own sneezy snowman. Achoo! Bye, boys and girls.